What's going on, guys? It's Brandon back here again today for another BFR. So, my apologies for the past 2 days. I was supposed to have a video go up 2 days ago, and I was supposed to have a video go up yesterday. Both of those videos will be going up today because I had A, a lot of work, B, when I did try to record it, it just didn't work. The camera just said, no, I'm not working today. So I had to postpone them to both this morning at the earliest. So we're going to try to get these done now, both videos back to back, so you're going to see me in the same exact spot for 2 straight videos. So Game 52 against the Montreal Canadiens in Montreal. It was a 6 o'clock game on February 14th, Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day 3 days later. I don't know. The score, 4-0 Montreal, as the love is not with them, as they just kind of brutally beat the Hawks. The Hawks dropped to 16, 31, and 5. Shots were 31, 22 Montreal. Hits were 19 to 13 Chicago. Faceoffs were 27 to 25 Montreal. Power play, Chicago goes 0 for 4. Montreal goes 1 for 3. Jackson Stauber has his first loss in his NHL career after 4 games. 27 saves on 31 shots. Allen saves 22 out of 22 in the shutout. That's his 3rd career shutout against the Blackhawks. There was no Caulfield. Obviously, he's done for the year for Montreal. Seth Jones was in game 700. And before I get into this, I just wanted to I already know what the title of this game is going to be. It's going to be Five Guys. Probably going to be wondering why. We'll get to there. So, in the first period, the first shot is at 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Murphy has a big hit on Suzuki, so not a very eventful game early on. Just kind of 2 bad teams drifting each other out and trying to see where it's going to work. Yeah, when there was like only 1 shot for each team at like 6 minutes, something like that. But then at 15:22, it's a Chicago and Montreal each get a penalty. Connor Murphy and Josh Anderson drop the gloves and they have a fight. Anderson gets the 10-minute misconduct and a instigator penalty, which would be served by Dadonov. That would be killed off as the Hawks go on the power play. Domi gets booed every time he touches the puck. It's his first time with fans in the building back in Montreal since he last played there. Tyler Johnson has 1 go off the side of the net. 13:04, Chicago penalty served by Athanasiou for too many men. I'm trying to read what I was writing here. Domi's stick goes flying. Hawks were not happy with the too many men on the ice call, but at 11:22, Montreal makes him pay on the power play. It's a goal from Justin Barron, his 2nd of the year, and it went off Blackwell and then the post and in. It's from Drouin and Dadonov to make it 1-0. Athanasiou puck goes in, but net comes off. He's at Athanasiou, so basically Athanasiou here goes on a break. I'm trying to remember from 3 days ago now. I'm writing down. So he gets a breakaway. The puck goes in. However, the net comes off as the puck's going in the net. There's an official review, and it's called no goal on the play. So the Hawks don't get one there. Lafferty has a big hit on Ylönen. 3:43 Montreal penalty to Armia for interference, which would be killed. And of course, Tenorti, who just came back, left the game in the first period, and he'd be the first Blackhawk to go down as he becomes the first guy of the 5. Dadonov would be denied early on in the second, and then at 15:26, it's a Montreal penalty to Armia for high sticking, which would be killed. 14:30 Montreal penalty to Allen, which would be served by Harvey Pinard, would make it that would make it 5-on-3 for 1 minute and 5 seconds. It'd be for delay of game. Hawks, they kill that off. They kill the 5-on-4 for 55 more seconds off, and Armia is denied on a shorthanded break coming out of the box. Doc is denied. He was looking for one tonight. Dickinson, arm is hurt on a block. He'd be the second guy to go down. He'd keep playing, but not much. Suzuki taking a beating tonight. He was getting hit for all over the ice. Domi and Ylönen and Drouin are all denied. Suzuki has a break that's saved. That wouldn't be the last time that happened. 5:58 Chicago penalty to Kurashev for high sticking, which would be killed. And we go to the third, where in 19:49, it's a Chicago penalty to Domi for interference, which would be killed. Suzuki has another break that's saved. 14:15, Montreal tic-tac-toe goal to Yoel Armia, his 4th of the season, from Drouin and Dvorak to make it 2-0. Entwistle had crashed into Stauber at the end of that play. Both were a bit shaken up. Stauber was down on the ice. I was thinking, oh no, not another goalie injured. Stauber, while hurt, would stay in the game, and Entwistle was not in today's lineups, or Wednesday's lineup, so I wonder if he's had an affected injury. So those were guys number 3 and 4 that went down. Athanasiou then gets hurt on some sort of hit. I couldn't tell it was behind the play, but he's the 5th guy to go down. A lot of these guys kept playing through injury, but some of them just did not. Pizzetta destroyed. Athanasiou hurt it. Pizzetta destroys him. Pizzetta then destroys Domi, and he's also hurt. So maybe I should have named it 6 guys. Dadenoff is robbed. Montreal still looking for more. 9:07 Montreal goal to David Savard, his 2nd of the season from Belzile and Harris to make it 3-0. And then less than a minute later at 8:15, it's a Montreal post-in goal from Christian Dvorak, his 9th of the season from Armia to make it 4-0. Armia and Drouin. Anderson has a shot that's blocked. Suzuki missed. 42.5 seconds. Chicago drops the gloves to get some pride one more time. It's Reese Johnson and Pizzetta that go at it for the hits on Domi and Athanasiou. They both go off for fighting, and that ends the game. So, yeah, game in Montreal on the road. It's what I want to happen, but, you see your team get the, what kicked out of them for 52 games. It starts taking effect on you, but you know what? It's for the better. That's what's motivating me to keep going. It's for the better. So that's going to be all I have for you guys in this one. Remember, we have another video coming up right after this with the Toronto game. And I shall see you guys in the next video in about 30 seconds or so. So I'll see you then. Have a good day. Goodbye.